This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to another edition of some Edmonton Oilers talk following, yes sir, thankfully, a 3-2 win against the LA Kings, a huge one. Absolutely massive victory for the Edmonton Oilers tonight to improve to 3-1-1 under Coach Ken Hitchcock. Of course, it's been a marvelous transformation game by game for the Oilers, going from Todd McLellan to Coach Ken Hitchcock. Honestly, it has been transformative to kind of see this team skate differently, play differently, score differently over 5 games. It's been great. It's been gold. Now let's go break down the Oilers versus the Kings. I'll start off with the point scores. Okay, so this game really was just a beautiful game for the Oilers in all aspects. The 3 goal scorers, kind of guys that really need to score goals if this team's going to go far, right? That's essentially what each of these 3 goal scorers represent. They represent a different arm of how the Oilers attack gets them to the playoffs under Coach Ken Hitchcock. So starting off, first thing, minute some odd change into the first period, it was a matter of time. It was coming at some point, right? For the Oilers, yes, Puljujärvi had to score at some point. He's already had one this season, yes, fair enough. But he had to get that second one since the recall sometime soon. And what better time, like I said, a minute and change into this game, a rematch game against the LA Kings. Yes, Puljujärvi kind of looked out of place a little bit against the LA Kings on Sunday night, improved against Dallas, and bing, bang, boom, goes to the greasy areas, kind of forces his presence down low, scores the goal on the Caggiula crash and bang, and gets the Oilers up 1-0. All of a sudden, then a couple minutes go by in the first period, and we get ourselves on a power play, and I think the stat was, Kevin Quinn said it was something like 10 seconds into the power play for the Oilers, and all of a sudden, Alex Chiasson had his goal. Finally, right? We've seen him on the top line against Dallas. Now he started the top line against the Kings 2 games in a row, and he gets the goal. Albeit on the power play, that's fair. It's a fair criticism if you want to say he didn't have an impact with the Oilers on the top line with McDavid and Draisaitl regular state, even strength. That's the term I'm looking for. But guess what? Yes, he did. I'm going to argue differently in a second here. But you got to imagine that that power play goal meant the world to Alex Chiasson, knowing, okay, you know what? Now the first one with my new line mate slowed away. Yes, he scored a lot of goals on the power play with McDavid and Draisaitl already out there, but it's just kind of a different concept when you start playing with different line mates and see them in a different light than you regularly would playing with them only on the power play. And then, guys, I put up a poll, and it was a very, very simple poll kind of asking who scores the next goal for the Oilers to win this game. That's essentially what it felt like it was going to be, and that's exactly what it was. The options being, would it be McDavid? Would it be Nuge? Would it be Kassian? Or would it be Klefbom? I had a feeling about Klefbom. That's why I threw him in there. I wanted to see what Oilers fans were feeling. And I believe one guy out of like 13 people at the time I last checked voted for Klefbom. 1 out of 13 were right. One guy, nail on the hammer, gets it done, and Klefbom gets the game-winning goal. Huge, absolutely massive goal for the Oilers, that is for sure. I mean, you can't deny how important this win was for the Oilers. A bounce-back game, not necessarily a bounce-back game from last game. Yes, last game they won against Dallas, but last game against the LA Kings, they won against, come on, how easy is this? They lost against the LA Kings. The LA Kings beat them, and it was just ugly. Sorry, I lost myself looking at how many goals Patrick Laine has for the Winnipeg Jets franchise. But either way, you know what I mean? Bounce back game from the game on Sunday to Thursday. It's transformative. It's good. It's gold. We're great. And now the other question becomes, who was in net for the Oilers? Come on, is that even a question? Why did we win this game? How did we win this game? Well, that's where it also becomes a little bit of fun. The Oilers had some calls not go for them tonight. Like McDavid probably should have drawn 4 or 5 extra penalties than he did tonight. However, the one call that mattered, There was another one that kind of changed the pace of that game late in the third period, but we'll talk about this one first in the third period. Mikko Koskinen gets the paddle down, realizes, oh crap, that's a shot, not a pass from Tyler Toffoli, sneaks 5-hole back in the net. Back up, wait a second, let's go to video review because that play was deemed offside. The Oilers get a second chance to win this game, and that is what they did. Now, the other play that was very, very critical to shifting this game from a possible OT game to an Oilers victory was the icing call in which Austin Wagner, I believe it's Austin Wagner, beat the Oilers defenseman to the puck on the icing call. However, the referees, upon their judgment, I think the broadcast crew, I agree 100% with the broadcast crew that Austin Wagner beat the Oilers defenseman to the puck. However, they ruled it icing, and that is eventually what I think led to the Edmonton Oilers getting the game-winning goal and Oscar Klefbom doing his thing. So guys, now becomes kind of the breakdown of what really is going right for the Oilers out there and what's going wrong. Defensively, there's still some miscues. You got to think about Adam Larsson's bobble right in front of Mikko Koskinen. Thank goodness Koskinen is a smart, alert goaltender. He seems to really take care of the puck when it's in his crease. Adam Larsson comes fumbling through, as Adam Larsson does once or twice a game, it seems. Not necessarily in the crease, but anywhere on the ice. And somehow Mikko Koskinen just calmly, glove down, it's okay, Adam, I got you, it's going to be fine, and gets the job done, right? So 100% Mikko Koskinen keeping the Oilers afloat at this point of the season. You can't say Cam Talbot would do that for sure or wouldn't do that for sure, but I don't like my chances with Cam Talbot. I've told you that 100 times, and I don't need to tell you again. Mikko Koskinen, 30 saves on 32 shots, only the 2 goals against, so continues to lower the GAA, and a .938 save percentage. He continues to absolutely show and prove. You know what? At first we were like, oh, 2.4 for a backup, that's pretty stupid. Oh, 2.5 for a guy who can actually play backup and stop some pucks, maybe not so stupid. Now it's become, oh, 2.5 for a starting goalie. Huh. What are we doing with Talbot again? And now for me, it's 2.5 for the best goaltender in the KHL by number stats last season and a couple seasons for the past few years. Are you kidding me? No. This is an absolute steal for the Oilers should this continue. You start getting some backup performances, right? 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 out of Cam Talbot where he wins or takes it to overtime 2 out of 3 times. I am fine and dandy with that from Cam Talbot. That is exactly what we need. We need 2 goaltenders who both can step in there, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of swagger, know their role, know their job, get it done, and get points in the point column for the Oilers and get us towards the playoff spot. It's as simple as that, guys. We need to start keeping things out of the net, but that starts with the goaltenders being confident. Cam Talbot, not there yet. Mikko Koskinen, I think after this game, 100% you can say he is there. Yes, the Tyler Toffoli no goal was a bad goal against on Mikko Koskinen. However, he bounced back. Did he allow another goal after that? Did he allow really anything? No, he didn't. Mikko Koskinen makes 32 shot attempts against, saves 30 of them, 2 goals against. You know what? Fine and dandy out of Mikko Koskinen. Now let's kind of go break down the Kings a little bit here, because actually, hold on. Oilers points. Klefbom had 2 points. Forgot to mention he also had an assist. Nuge, 2 assists. And yes, McDavid and Draisaitl both pick up points tonight, so they keep their points per game going up above 1, and we are good to go. So now let's go turn it over to the LA Kings, who, you know what? The pre-game broadcast on Sportsnet was saying it all. Anze Kopitar and Dustin Brown, you had to keep them off the scoreboard. Well, what happened in that game against the Oilers tonight? Anze Kopitar and Dustin Brown, major reasons the LA Kings only lost 3-2. Anze Kopitar, 2 points. He's waking up. He's woken up. I don't think you can say he's waking up. He has woken up for the LA Kings. and Dustin Brown a goal, so he continues, what, 4 goals, 2 games against the Oilers. It could be ugly, but thankfully we don't play the Kings until sometime in January, and we'll be fine. So guys, that is my thoughts on the Oilers' performance tonight. I think it's very simple to say. 3-1-1 under Ken Hitchcock. We're getting there. We're going there. We will be there. Should we continue this play, we're going to be fine and dandy on our way to a playoff spot, whether it be first wild card or third spot in the Pacific. I think that's where we're going to slot second or third in the Pacific should we keep this play up. But I imagine third or first wild card is kind of going to be the better spot for the Edmonton Oilers heading into the playoffs. Guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. Oilers win 3-2 over the LA Kings. I am up on out of here.